Hi everyone, welcome back to Grow With It. So we're out on the veg plot again today. Just got a few jobs to do. I've been building a new compost bay and I'm going to be fertilising my fruit bushes and just a few other odd jobs around the plot. So if you want to join me, we'll get cracking and I'll show you what I'm up to. Alright guys, so this is what I've been up to today. I've just built this quickly. This is just polycarbonate roofing. I was going to use this for a greenhouse, but it doesn't let enough light through. So I've just been and put all my material in here. There's all sorts in here now. It's mostly twigs and leaves from last year. So I'm just going to leave it all in there. And I've got my other compost bin there. Which is composting away. As I say, I'm not overly into the composting, but I'm going to try a bit harder to compost more this year. I've got bags and bags. All that there is the bedding from the chickens. So that's chicken manure mixed with wood shavings and straw. It's breaking down in the bags at the moment. I'm debating whether to just chuck it in there, just on top, or if I should perhaps empty that out into there and then just use that purely for chicken manure. So I don't know what you think about that, or whether I should just build another little one just for the chicken manure, or if I should section off this one into 2 compartments maybe. Anyway, any ideas on that would be muchly appreciated. And this bed over here, which has all the onions and garlic in, I hope you can hear me guys, it's very windy. We've got Storm Ciara on its way tomorrow, and the wind's just starting to pick up now, so I've got my little microphone on and I've tried to tuck it in my top, so hopefully it'll keep the wind off. But anyway, my idea with this bed, because we've had patchy, the onion sets didn't really start very well, so I'm thinking I might move them all up to that end, all the ones that have, and then I will have lots of room in this bed for other things. I will just leave them ones there, and then we'll have the whole middle free for more onions and maybe carrots in there, because that's a good thing to plant next to onions, is carrots. The onions deter carrot fly and vice versa for the onion fly. This bed here is pretty much okay. It's clear and we've got no weeds in there really, so that one will just be left for now. Not sure what I'm going to be putting in there yet, but as I say, this year I'm growing a lot more of what we actually eat. So we like carrots, beetroot, onion, garlic, cabbage, the usual. I'm definitely growing tomatoes and cucumbers, just because I really enjoy growing them. So I'm going to sort out these strawberries today as well, get all these dead leaves off. Something's knocked them over, probably the wind. So all of these I'm going to weed out. The rhubarb's doing well, and the beetroot there from last year still going. These strawberries need sorting out. I made a start weeding the plant pots, so I'm going to be top dressing them with a couple of handfuls of the organic fertiliser. I might prune these currants a little bit as well, just these little cutting ones that I took last year. I might leave them, I'm not sure yet. Quick weed in them and top dress with fertiliser, and I need to take that down at some point. So anyway, I'm going to make a start and get back to you in a second. Okay guys, so that's the strawberry plants cleared. I've just taken off all the dead leaves and cleared out the pots. So I've started to put in some fertiliser on there. I'm just going to work it into the soil, and then I'm going to do the same for all the fruit bushes and everything. So hopefully we'll get some nice strawberries this year. And I've got all the runners that I took off last year, and I've got a spare pot somewhere, one of these out there, so I'll be putting them in there in a minute. So I'm going to get all these fertilised, and then I'll get back to you. Alright guys, so I've been around and fertilised and weeded all of my fruit bushes. If you're wondering what all the sticks and bits of slate are, we've got 2 cats, so they do enjoy digging and pooing and peeing in them, so the odd bits of sticks and slates just to hopefully deter them a little bit. Seems to work. I'm worried about now is because this is bloodfish and bone and seaweed, is it going to attract any pests, like any animals? We'll find out. So what I thought I'd do now, I've got a spare pot here, and I can probably take them beetroot out of there, to be honest. So what I might do is put all my strawberry runners in them 2 pots, and then we'll have 4 troughs of strawberries. So I'll set time lapse up again, and I'll do that and get back to you in a minute. Okay guys, so that's the strawberries in the troughs. I pre-fertilised the compost. I mixed a few handfuls in before I planted them. As you can see, they're a bit scraggly because they started growing way too early. We had a spell of warm weather, they all decided to start growing, and then we've had some quite bad frosts down to -5, so -5 Celsius. So when you're planting your strawberries, if you see the bit where all the leaves is coming out here, that's called the crown, and you need to make sure that's right at the surface. You don't want to bury that at all, because that will make it rot away, or it can make it rot away. So anyway, they're in there, so we've got 4 nice troughs of strawberries now, so hopefully we'll get a nice harvest this year of strawberries. I've still got 1 left, don't know what I'm going to do with him, but I've got to pot up some of these cuttings as well at some point. We've got figs and buddleia bushes. The fig trees there, fertilised and weeded, same with the rhubarb, and obviously all the other ones. So now what I'm going to do is get this netting down. All the ones that have sprouted, all the onions that have sprouted, I'm going to move them all up into these couple of rows here, just so that it clears out the bed, because there's no point in having the odd onion sprouting up throughout this whole bed. It's a massive waste of space. So I'll make a start on that, guys. I'll do another time lapse, and I'll get back to you in a minute. Right, so I'm done now, guys. So what I ended up doing was just moving one row and filling in the gaps with the ones from that row, because these are pretty much complete rows now. It's hard to see them because they're quite small, some of them, but they're there. They were just buried, so I've just filled in the gaps. A few of them went mouldy, but not too many. And the garlic here is doing well. And we've got these are snowdrops here coming up because they've spread in from this bank here, so I'll leave them be. The garlic and the onions down here are doing well. So these are garlic, these ones here are onions. They were seed sown last year, didn't grow very big, so I popped them in here. Hopefully they'll carry on growing, or they might just go to seed. Either way, I'm just going to leave them be. And I've got the whole middle of this bed now, and I'm thinking of doing carrots or something in here because of all the onion and garlic. I'm hoping that will deter carrot fly. Anyway guys, I'll get back to you in a moment. Okay guys, so I hope you can hear me. My tripod's decided to break and it won't extend, so it's only about 1.5 foot tall. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. So we've got quite a lot done today. We've done, I've made the compost, fertilised all my fruit bushes, sorted out the onions and garlic. So I hope you enjoyed the video anyway guys. Sorry my last couple have been quite short videos, but I'll try and make them a bit better in the future. So if you enjoyed the video, if you could subscribe, and it would be great if you could leave a comment, and also a like on the video is really helpful as well. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.